What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. The person who initially requested this has been very passionately requesting that I get to this. And then a few other people requested it as well, so I thought, you know what, might as well check this out. And then right after this, I'm going to do I'm a Go-Getta. Had a few people recommend that one. I'm very curious about it because in the comments, I was told that he doesn't swear in it, he doesn't talk about violence. So I'm very curious to hear that one. I'm about to do that one next. But before we get there, we're going to absolutely F the S out of my mind. We're going to do Tech N9ne and Lil Wayne. So this is Tech N9ne featuring Too Good. Tech N9ne Too Good featuring Lil Wayne and Mumu Fresh. I don't know who Mumu Fresh is. You guys can educate me down below. This says it only came out a year ago. But it's Tech N9ne. I didn't think I would be doing Tech N9ne this early in my reaction channel career. Here we go. And Lil Wayne. You guys know how I'm doing with the Wayne reactions. I'm doing my best. I'm going to get better. We're still a new channel. We're less than 3 weeks old. I'm going to get the hang of this, guys. Keep helping me out in the comments. I truly appreciate it. All right, I got the lyrics pulled up in case I get lost, which you know is going to happen. Here we go. Ooh. This is beautiful. That entire section is all a cappella. There's actually no instrument. It's her voice layered over doing different things to make it sound like there's music playing. That's beautiful. Wow. What a start.
One of the coolest to rep my sec. Only the foolish neglect projects. Coming from the newest and blessed by tech. Clergy of craze, worthy of praise. Like Anubis and wet while wet. Dismiss.
Okay. Listen, I said this before in a lot of stuff. I'm going to miss a lot of lines. It's okay. That's why we're here to do this together. You guys are going to help me out down below. And that allows me to go back and listen to stuff again. But I just want to point out his delivery and the writing here. Coolest, rep my sec, foolish, neglect projects, newest, blessed by tech. And then he goes off and kind of hits a different line. And this is something that people who are good at writing do. Clergy of craze, worthy of praise. So now it sounds like he's on a new scheme, but it's not. It's like an internal, even though it's a line on its own, but it's like an internal leading into the next line where he goes back to like Anubis. Like Anubis. So that's like an Egyptian god. And we go back to the lines a couple of lines ago where he said newest, he said foolish, coolest, Anubis, right? So we're back to that. And wet wa wet. I don't know if that's another, I know Anubis, I don't know that. Maybe that's also another Egyptian god or some other god. Because right before that he's saying clergy of praise, worthy of praise, right? Whoa. Okay. This might be a long one.
While wet. Dismiss what I played at thee, Adamu could, must have wrong should. Slick spit from a hater see, all the crew stood of a strong wood.
So I just said this, right? I just said this with the delivery. I'm going to say it again now. Now what he's doing is he'll say a line with I got to see the camera. He's going to say a line with this rhyme scheme. And then on the next line, you would expect, okay, he's going to hit this rhyme scheme again. He goes, no, let me give you this rhyme scheme. And then on the third line, he goes back to the first rhyme scheme. And then the fourth line, he gives us that second rhyme scheme. Man, he's just so good at this. This is why I wasn't sure if getting into Tech N9ne this early was a good idea. But you know what? It is what it is. It's been requested. We're here. He's so good. He's so good.
miss what I played to thee, Adamu could, must have wrong should. Slick spit from a hater see, all the crew stood of a strong wood. Mystics with the fate of T, read I move hoods, bro, your song should. Critics, what they say to me is that I'm too good for my own good. A lot of my people in circles around the hood, they treat my music like a
I'm literally just saying that right now, right? Like he's one of those, I put him in categories similar to like my favorite rapper of all time, and now actually a little bit of what's happening to Eminem, right? Eminem's gotten to the point where he's so good at doing this that his new songs, his new album, for a lot of people were overly technical. I loved it because you can see I geek over this crap, but for a lot of people it was over technical, and that's this whole like you're too good for your own good. And it's one of these things with him, right? Because he's so masterful. There's songs from this guy that if you haven't explored more of his discography, I don't know all of it. I know some of it, but just from the some that I know, he's nasty. He is nasty. Oh man. Okay, let's go.
What they say to me is that I'm too good for my own good. A lot of my people in circles around the hood, they treat my music like a blondie. Too much emotion and too many cadences, they want you on the mic a zombie. Lyrically against the fickle listener, quick to pistol whip you like a Chauncey. Then I step with a thicky like a Shanti. Spit a web of witty, quite a Nancy.
I said this on somebody else's video, but see what he's doing there too? He's giving you multiple cadences in the same line. So what that means, I've said this before, if you only have this much space to say your words, but now you want to say more words, the only way you're still going to say those words in this space is if you speed up. But this is where it gets extra technical. He wants to rhyme Chauncey, Ashanti, but he's saying them like that. And then the previous lines, he has to go faster to give himself enough space to still be able to take his time with Chauncey, Ashanti. Otherwise, he would have to say those fast as well, right? So he's like quick to the pistol whip. Like he has to say it that way so that he has time. Oh man, I'm sorry guys. You may not enjoy this video, but I'm going to enjoy doing it. So here we go.
You on the mic a zombie. Lyrically against the fickle listener, quick to pistol whip you like a Chauncey. Then I step with a thicky like a Shanti. Spit a web of witty, quite a Nancy. If you spit ridiculous and raise the bar up, they don't want to reach it and want to see it. The moment I speak it, don't want to receive it. The one I'm alone at the time. You become so invisible, so them your name don't spark up. Opponent, I beat it, I'm only conceded. The dome competed, the toner retreated. They running, I'm gonna forget. Rigorous fail when idols give it. Wicked as hell and pyro with it. Gibberish.
Opponent, I'll beat it. I'm only conceded. The dome it competed. The tone it retreated. Just there's just I mean that whole part right there is just about like you can't touch me, right? I'm gonna summarize those lines as you can't touch me. But again, we're just going with this. He's playing with cadence. He's playing with how he's enunciating his words. He's playing with just very complex writing pattern and rhyme schemes. All right, let's go.
Dells and I grow vicious, nigga this Dell and hieroglyph. Fail when idols give it, wicked as hell and pyro with it. Gibberish cells and the one I'm alone at the time. You become so invisible, so them your name don't spark up. Opponent, I beat it, I'm only conceded. The dome competed, the toner retreated. They running, I'm gonna forget. Rigorous fail when idols give it, wicked as hell and pyro with it. Gibberish cells and I grow vicious, nigga this Dell and hieroglyphics.
Oh my God. Okay. I do think that that's a reference. I don't know what the reference is. It might just be something I don't know. Dell and hieroglyphics. But that entire section there. Wicked as hell and pyro with it. That's a 9-syllable sentence. I'm not even going to say scheme anymore. 9-syllable sentences that he rhymed 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 9-syllable sentences back to back. You guys are going to hate this video. It's okay. If I only get 10 views, I only get 10 views. Let's go.
Fail when idols give it, wicked as hell and pyro with it. Gibberish cells and I grow vicious, nigga this Dell and hieroglyphics.
Wow.
Too good at a thing you just might be. I can't even do a versus with cause I'm one of
Can't even do a versus with none because I'm one of one. Oh my God. That was nasty. Too good at a thing, you just might be shunned. It's true. It's true. The thing is, if you're that good, do people want to do a song with you? Like, I'm going to use another example again, just because he's as big as it gets. Think about Eminem on Renegade. Now, a lot of people's opinion is that he won that. First of all, I think it's an objective task anyways to choose a winner when you talk about verse to verse. To me, whichever verse you related to more is the one that you're going to say was the better verse. To me, I thought Jay's verse was incredible. I do think that I related to Eminem's verse more, but Jay was like taking us through a ride through his neighborhoods, right? Basically. But that's what happens, right? So if other artists know that if they get on a song with you, everyone's just going to say that, oh, you got washed, oh, you got beat, oh, you got... Do they want to get on a song with you? I don't know. But Lil Wayne is one of those. He steals the show when he's on songs.
Just too good for my own good. I'm just too good for my own good.
I love this.
I'm just too good. I'm just too good for my own good. I'm just too.
This is amazing, guys. We're like 11 minutes into this and only 1:47 of the song is played. Oh, man. Shut up, Z. Shut up.
I'm just too good for my own good. I'm just too. What else can I do standing next to you? But ruin your career, exacerbate your fear.
That's literally what I was just saying as I hear the lighter flicks when I'm pausing. Oh, I'm not ready for this. All right, whatever. Ruin your career, exacerbate your fears. That's exactly what I was just saying, right? Who wants to be out-rapped on their own song?
So you can't ever come back around here.
Too good, no, I'm too great. I'm like 2 Trey with the flu weight. Talking shit and out of toothpaste. Big B's, Bobby Boucher. On my wrist, I got the skeleton Richie with the see-through face. Drive the whip without the toupee. Pregnant pistol.
I'm gonna pull it back. Sometimes that's the thing when you're bar heavy. Like, listen, the only reason that's not happening with Tech Nine is because I'm like 99% sure that 99% of what Tech Nine said did this. So the only thing I was really able to appreciate from that verse from him was his delivery. Now Wayne's giving us delivery. He's coming in with some heavy rhyme schemes here. But I'm catching stuff too, because I think with Wayne, like, he kind of has that mix where he's able to still make it a little bit easier to catch. Not easy, as I've shown you in the previous songs where I missed probably a ton of stuff. But the part that caught me and it took a second was Big B's Bobby Boucher. So we know Bobby Boucher reference, right? But Big B's, he's talking about his friends down there. And the fact that he said Bobby Boucher, there's 2 B's, 2 friends, that was dope. That was dope. That was so cool. All right. Oh, the line before too, I just read it. Talking shit and out of toothpaste. Gross, but nasty. Gross and nasty.
You can't ever come back around here.
Too good, no, I'm too great. I'm like 2 Trey with the flu weight. Talking shit and out of toothpaste. Big B's, Bobby Boucher. On my wrist, I...
Oh my god. This is what... Maybe I have to go back and listen to Tech Nine's verse too. I'm like 2 Trey, 2-3, Michael Jordan with the flu weight. Like, and in the lyrics it says wait, like I weigh. So like I'm big time. I'm heavy, right? Like what Michael Jordan did when he had the flu.
Come back around here.
Too good, no, I'm too great. I'm like 2 Trey with the flu weight. Talking shit and out of toothpaste. Big B's, Bobby Boucher. On my wrist, I got the skeleton Richie with the see-through face. Drive the whip without the toupee. Pregnant pistol, got a due date. I'm too good for my own good. I cross my heart, I knock on.
Oh my god. Should we just give up? Should we just give up? I can't. On my wrist, I got the skeleton Richie with the see-through face, so that's a watch reference. Drive the whip without the toupee, so top off, so it's a convertible. And then pregnant pistol got a due date. So if you're pregnant and it's a due date, you got to deliver. So pregnant pistol got to deliver, right? Pop pop.
I got the skeleton Richie with the see-through face. Drive the whip without the toupee. Pregnant pistol got a due date. I'm too good for my own good. I cross my heart, I knock on wood. I lost my heart, I found my foot. I stand my ground, that ground I stood. I walk my walk, that ground is shook. That time I bought, that time I took, that time I put inside these thoughts. And since it's art, they gotta look.
Oh my God, the way that he delivered that was, wow. And also like I lost my heart, I found my foot, I stand my ground, that ground I stood. That was just a dope, like playing around with the losing, like just I think everything, especially if this is a year ago, just everything that Wayne had to go through. I like that line a lot. There's no way to me, and maybe you guys will say different, but there's no way to me that line is referencing anything other than that. And kudos to him, man. Like he's a beast.
These thoughts and since it's art, they gotta look. I'm one of the Buddhists. That time I grind, I stood. I crossed my heart, I knock on wood. I lost my heart, I found my foot. I stand my ground, that ground I stood. I walk my walk, that ground is shook. That time I bought, that time I took, that time I put inside these thoughts. And since it's art, they gotta look.
And since it's art, they gotta look. Oh man. And earlier right after I said the part, that ground I stood, I walk my walk, that ground is shook. He is a giant, man. He's a giant in this game.
That time I put inside these thoughts, and since it's art, they gotta look. I'm one of the Buddhists to rep my set. I don't do computers, but I sip tight tech. I don't do computers, but my chips like that. I don't do computers, but my shooters put a bullet wound in your apple. It look bit like Mac, just like that.
Golly, man. Golly, the whole computer scheme here, right? Oh my God. That's so nasty. Oh, I think we just gotta keep going. Like, I can't. Apple, shooters, Mac, just got a bite out of it like a whole. Oh, man.
That like this like that, my drip like splat. With lips like that, she kiss my like that, like this like that, my drip like shooters, but my shooters put a bullet wound in your apple. It look bit like Mac, just like that, like this like that, my drip like splat. With lips like that, she kiss my gad, just my black. Beat the beat up like this track, trying to fist fight back. When the producer heard this verse, it left his eye black. Ask my chef, I eat rappers, I like mine's prep. Still an ex-con, feeling like the only icon left. That's real shit, I'm still a shit. I ain't white mine yet. The greatest of all time, and I got a lifetime left.
Still an ex-con, feeling like the only icon left. Oh my God.
Ex-con feeling like the only icon left. That's real shit, I'm still a shit. I ain't white mine yet. The greatest of all time, and I got a lifetime left.
Damn.
I'm just too good for my own good. I'm just too good for my own good. I'm just too good. I'm just too good for my own good. I'm just too good for my own good. I'm just too good. It's
Look at how replayed Wayne's verse is. That's what this gray area means, right? Most replayed. Just make sure we didn't miss anything. Okay, I think that's it. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Can I do another video at this point? I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. But this is the type of track that, like, just makes you want to, like, just makes you, like, let's shut off the light. Let's shut off the software. Let's close the YouTubes. And let's go to sleep. Great recommendation, man. That was, I should have known when I saw those two names together. I should have known. It's like when you put two great people together, they bring out greatness in each other. They're gonna come so hard on the track. That's it. If you're still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. The probably two of you that are still here. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.